In this video, I'm going to be talking about why I spent over $3,000 on this particular silver coin. How you doing, everybody? Welcome to Empire Precious Metals. If you're new to the channel, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a guy talking about precious metals. So make sure you blast that subscribe button right over here. Get that bell notification clicked. That way you get updated with any new content. Today I'm talking about what's inside this box, and I spent over $3,000 on the contents within, and there's a reason why I did this, and I'm going to get into that in just a moment. But every once in a while there's going to be a new release that is going to come out that I know without any question, without any uncertainty, that this coin is going to do very well in flipping for profit on the secondary market. And what is in here is definitely one of those particular items. Now I'm going to just get right into this and show you the coins and explain to you why I spent as much as I did on this particular coin. Now, those of you that follow me on Instagram and here on YouTube know that I have a business in buying and selling precious metals. I am a dealer. You can check out my website, empirepreciousmetals.com. That website is always growing with different merch and coins available for you to purchase. I spent quite a bit of money on Marvel coins recently, maybe $5,000 worth, give or take, and I continue to buy various coins that I know is going to do well when I go to flip it. Now, right here is going to be, any guesses? Some of you probably already know what it is. This is the Hades coin. This is the third in the series of the Greek gods. I'm going to take these out, and I'm going to show you these coins in better detail, and I'm going to explain why I bought as many as I did. So here we've got 60 of them. These were an exclusive coin available on LPM's website, lpm.hk. There are some people that buy from them without any problems, and other people, they get very nervous because the company is based in Hong Kong. They do ask you for different information, which is a little bit weird at first. They ask you for your driver's license, and when you go to check out, they do give you a little bit of difficulty sometimes. Now, this particular coin was very, very highly anticipated. There were a lot of people talking about it within social media, and that's basically the first giveaway that it's going to be a very popular coin. When you see a lot of buzz, a lot of hype over a particular coin, then you know it is going to do well. Other coins, let's say, for example, the Wolverine Error. You know, even though I and a few others discussed that coin at great length, it didn't really get as much hype. There weren't a lot of people talking about it. Now, that coin still, to this day, does very well on the secondary market if you can get them. I had 17, 18 of them that I sold through, and there are people that still have some that are selling them, but I think because there are not that many of them, you don't get a lot of hype on them. Still a good coin, though, but I digress. Going to these Hades coins, a lot of people were talking about it. You did get some mixed reviews on the design, which I'll get to in just a moment. I want to get it out of the rest of this, the wrapping here. Okay, got that done, taken care of, and then we're going to quickly count them all to make sure that there are 60 of them. But I want to show you the design. Being the third of the series, okay, this is, Hades. I mean, that's such a cool Greek god, right? The god of hell. But the problem with this design in particular is many of us in the stacking community agree it looks like he is on the toilet going to the bathroom. You can see he is deep in thought there. He's got the three-headed dog Cerberus, which guards the gates to hell, And I call Cerberus in this picture his poo pal because he didn't want to be alone. He knew he was going to be on the toilet for a long period of time. He wanted somebody in there to keep him company and to kind of help him through what was going to transpire in the bathroom. So he had Cerberus join him in there. And you can see they are very upset because they cannot escape. They are stuck in there having to deal with the smell. The other thing that you can see here is the wrist. Very odd. I joked around with the Zeus coin that his arm looked like it was dislocated. His shoulder looked like it was dislocated. And this one looks like he's got a broken wrist. I kind of don't understand why they have his wrist kind of just bent downward like that. I think what they should have done is maybe pull the arm back and have the knee kind of right where the wrist is and just maybe have his hand kind of resting on the knee or something. But it's a very awkward, very awkward pose. Obviously on the back you've got the queen and the, standard epitaph there of the queen from Tuvalu. But there are mixed reviews on this coin. A lot of people are just very upset with it. Me personally, I'm going to save one for my own stack because I do have Zeus, I do have Poseidon, and they did announce that they are going to then follow up with the rest of the series, which is going to be 3 Greek goddesses. Now, a lot of people will also probably comment within the channel here, within this video, saying, oh, it's from China. How do you know if it's real or not? And we're going to just deal with that right now. Let me move these out of the way here, and then we will also count them. This is something that I typically do with a lot of my silver. And this thing is fairly quick. And this is, if I'm not mistaken, 4 nines fine silver. So we're going to hit run, calibrate, and let's just quickly get to it. All right, 1. And I'm going to do piles of 10, 3. And what you're looking for here is for the bar to fall within the bracket. 4, 5. So we know, let's move that over, 6. Let's see here. 7. We got to do 3 more. 8, 9, and let's just get a pile of 10, and then I can talk freely. 10. Okay, so now let's just keep going. So I've never had any issues with LPM. LPM, in my opinion, they are basically similar to AppMex here in the States. They're just located in Hong Kong. They are a totally legitimate company. One time I did have a question or an issue with one of my orders. It was nothing major, but I forget what the reason was, but I ended up calling them and had no problem at all with their customer service. And they ship very quickly. They do send things out via FedEx. And so that's nice because we all know that USPS sometimes does have some issues. Now, the Hades coin, there was a problem with the buying experience for a lot of people. What they ended up doing was similar to what other bullion dealers have been doing, is they'll list the items for sale. So in this case, the Hades coin, they list it for a particular price. And then what ends up happening is you go to put the items in your cart and you go to checkout, but then the items are no longer in your cart. And then you refresh the web page, and what ends up happening is you'll get like a 502 server error. And then you refresh again, and the coin is then relisted at a higher price, and you missed out on the lower price that you were just about to pay. So what ended up happening is that LPM did something like this where they would post it, and then you would get the items in your cart, and it basically would time people out, and as they sold through their items, they would increase the prices. What I ended up doing, and this is something that you might want to consider doing, is to combat that, is I wanted to be very quick. And so when I went on the website, instead of changing the pricing from Hong Kong dollars to US dollars, I wound up just making the purchase regardless. I knew that these were going to be anywhere between $37 to $40 per coin. And I knew that they were going to sell for quite a bit in the secondary market. So I didn't really care about the conversion. So what I did is I went on there, I loaded them onto the cart, and I just bought them. I didn't bother screwing around with the conversion because that ended up eating up time, and some people ended up getting the shaft. They got screwed out of buying their Hades coins. So that saved me a lot of time and a lot of aggravation. Besides that, if you do pay via credit card or PayPal, the conversion is done on the back end anyway, so it doesn't really matter. You'll see a charge for, like, depending on what you did, 18,000 Hong Kong dollars, 5,000 Hong Kong dollars, whatever the case may be, but you will see, the charges go through in Hong Kong dollars, but on the order, but then you will get the conversion done for you. So it doesn't really matter, at least not that I have seen. So that is how I was able to get these. I do know some people were locked out of them and were very upset about it, and they were unable to get them. But as you know, I will be posting these on Instagram. I will be putting these on my auctions, which are on Sundays, 5 p.m. Eastern, Wednesdays, 7 p.m. Eastern. And these will be on my website, empirepreciousmetals.com. So definitely you want to make sure you check out the website. And, like I said before, these are going to do very well in the secondary market. That being said, even though the design isn't that great, still a very hot, popular coin, third in the series. There's going to be at least 3 more. Did you buy these coins? What do you think about the design and Hades and his poo pal? And did you get a lot of them? Are you going to be keeping them in your stack? Are you flipping them? Let us know in the comments down below. And guys, again, Hades, Zeus, Poseidon, hot coins. If you're able to pick them up while you can before the 3 goddesses drop, because the value of these coins are going to continue to rise as each coin in the series is released. And I would like to quickly thank these elite channel supporters. And if you haven't already become a channel member, please check out the awesome perks and join today. With that, this is Empire Precious Metals. Until next time, long live the Empire.